Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. We are back with the TED Show. A little bit of a delay there, trying to figure my world and my life out. I'm very, very, very excited to have this young lady on the show, Aneshai Smith with GoSeeTheCity.com, the app. We're going to talk about. She is amazing. So when you hear her story, I think you're going to be motivated and inspired like I am. And she is doing great things for our community, not only local but globally. And so welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. I obviously have met you and I followed your progress, and you've done amazing things. But before we get into Go See the City, people
Okay.
love to know the origin story. They want to know a little bit of the background tea on Aneshai. They want to know what's happening and your journey to get here. So welcome, and please share a little bit of your origin story with us.
Okay. So I'll give you some tea moments. So, like he said, my name's Aneshai Smith. So my actual marketing, Go See the City is a marketing platform pretty much. And so my actual marketing background didn't start in school. I actually just got it out of experience. I'm a promo model and also brand ambassador for different brands. So I've been doing that for like over 9 years and traveling nationally with different brands. It was mostly tobacco brands. It was a lot of car brands like Cadillac and things of that nature. But just doing the conferences, the big events at like EDCs and things of that nature. And being that girl, get the lead generation and say hi and take a picture. But so my
I
marketing
love
background.
that about you. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't know unless you like see me. Like back in the day, I used to post a lot of pictures when I was doing it, but lately I don't. But yeah, so it actually started by doing all of those events, and I'm already an outgoing person, so it just made me more outgoing. But my journey went into the last year of my undergrad. I started working a lot with a lot of students that had businesses. And I used to think like, man, I do this for big companies. I wonder if I can take a brand as a client and take them from like not well known at all to something bigger. Because what a lot of people don't know is that even if it's a big brand, and maybe they come out with a new product, they still have to do a lot of selling, a lot of
Yes.
convincing, a lot of product demos in order to get people to buy into that new product. So it's no different than starting a whole new company, to be honest. And so I really wanted to do that. So in my undergrad, I took on a bunch of clients, and a lot of them are still my friends today, and their companies are even bigger. But I took them on, and when I realized I was able to help them from, infancy to getting known, whether it was on campus or getting known in whatever target market they had, I was like, okay, I got something. So I
You're
built.
one of those people. You're like Anishai's list instead of Craigslist, or
Hey, that's another idea.
But I think that's so cool. But the thing I want to know is, did you, when you go in, does it matter what industry you're in when you're helping these people, or is it more about your connections and the things that you know how to do on social media?
So two ways. It's good that you asked that question because actually I got my social work undergrad degree, but I knew I was never going to go into social work. I went into it wanting to be able to relate to social service brands. So that's another piece. My original clients, though, if I knew I could build a story around them, I took them. So that was my decision making. Like I'll be like, okay, he does this. He plays basketball and he really likes to work with older people. And that was Launchables actually with Alfred, and he has a really good company right now too. But I was like, okay, I can do this because he has a good story and I can build off of that, and we'll be able to open up doors because it's his story and me helping him.
So talk about the social media part, and we'll get to Go See the City.
Uh
But the
huh.
social media part, I think people are intrigued by, because social media can be intimidating. They think that they're doing it wrong, and most of us are. I mean, let's face it, we're not paying attention to algorithms, or
No.
we're posting this 75th picture of our pet. We're not really paying attention to growth from a business perspective. So give us some pointers. I think it's so important for people to understand what you're saying. There's simplicity to it, but that doesn't mean just because you understand it that you can actually put it into implementation and help clients out.
Yes, no, it is difficult. So like that's just transparency. It's not easy for anyone. So I would say one of my main tips is telling people your following matters. So don't have like you're following 5,000 people and you have 2,000 following you, because then people don't see you as a leader in whatever niche you're in. So just drop. That's one of the simplest things you could do, is just drop the amount of people that you're following. So it either levels out or that the other people goes.
I love the fact that grandma's watching. God bless her.
See,
Grandma,
with
you
social
are
media, guys,
amazing.
everybody's welcome. Hey, grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
But yeah, so that's one of the main things you could do is definitely level out your following and put down the amount that you are following, so it just evens out or that other number is dropped. Another thing is clear description of what you do in your bio. So whether that's your Facebook profile or definitely your Instagram, putting clearly in the company, like definitely making a page for the company. So adding the company in your bio, putting contact information under the contact icon so people can reach you and things of that nature. And posting a lot. Like I don't, it's funny. It's just like with nail techs. People say like nail techs has the worst nails because they're always working on other people's nails. So mine, like I'm going to give this tip, but I don't even follow it. But it's like post, if not every day, every other day. Just post, like, because you can always go back and archive it or delete it, even if it's like something that maybe happened today in the news or something. You just want to post about it to get some feedback and get like out in the algorithm and talking about things. And then in 2 weeks, you could just, delete it because you got followers out of it. You don't really need it. So just posting every day so you are active. So those are like the 3 main tips that you can do for social media.
So are you still, when we're going to get to go see the city next, are you still doing that for clients? Are you still helping clients out with their social media? Or have you moved on to your big project?
So big project, but we do still work with that because you got to have a foundation. So I'll be honest, we do help them with that because we can't launch you and that's still not, put together correctly. So we do work on it. So they have a good launching pad. I'll say that.
I love it. All right. So let's talk about the idea. What was the idea? Where did it come from for Go See the City?
So Go City City came. I've known you for like over a year. So Go City City came from actually grand openings. So it's actually the DBA of grand openings, to be honest. So last year in 2019, I launched grand openings, and grand openings was just a website where if you put in your information, we'll give you updates about the grand openings that's happening in your area. So we went through like the iCorps program and different accelerators, incubators like that tech companies go through. And I was like, I really want to work with cities. Like that was the entire point from when I made the company. Even in my undergrad, when I just had the idea, writing it down, I was like, I want to start here, but I want to eventually, work with cities because I knew there was synergy. If you help a small business, if they're helping themselves, that's great. But if the city gets behind them in a more accurate way, then I think it's like a double win. So we started off all last year. We did a bunch of grand openings. One of my friends gave me one of our biggest clients last year, which was Warner Records. We worked with a bunch of tech companies doing their launches, events. We did a bunch of retail clients. We did their grand opening events. So it was a lot of fun. And we would get lines of people at these grand opening events. Wow. So that helped us build a subscriber base. And last year, around December, Orange County hired a technology person that's in that position. Their job is to somehow bring technology into Orange County in different ways and work with some of the tech startups that are local and also bring other big tech companies here to call this their home and headquarters. And so Mayor Dyer was attending our grand opening, and I used to go to some of his town halls and I'd be like, I have this idea. I really want to do this thing. And his assistant was like, I don't think we do that, Aneshai. I was like, I know, I want to do it. I'm saying like, this is the idea. And so she was like, okay, put it together and then we'll see what can happen. And that's what happened. I put it together and she was like, you know what? I think this is the person you should talk to. And Andrea, that's her name, over the technology of Orange County. She had just gotten hired like that month. And yeah, so it was like really a timing thing. I watched one of your last shows with Lena Moore, and she was like, sometimes it's about timing. That was a
Yes.
God-given timing because she had literally just gotten the job. So we met and she loved the idea. She was already going to be bringing in other tech companies. I'm just like was gung-ho to work with her. So I came to her first.
So
So
tell
that's
me, so tell us what it is. I'm fascinated because you can look up, obviously people can check out the website, but
yes.
Go See the City. What's the thought process behind it and how does it help the community? I think I know, but I'd love to hear your answer.
No, I'll definitely explain it. So Go City City will be an app that basically connects tourists and residents to the small businesses in their area. So it's literally like a guide saying like, go see the city. When people come to Orlando, they're gonna go to, the tourist locations. That's a given. We're all gonna go. I still go. So it's really
Me
just
too.
introducing. It's really just introducing the residents and tourists to the local businesses. Like, hey, stop by downtown because this really cute cafe just opened. Or, hey, right outside the airport when you land, there's a restaurant over there that's family owned. So it's like, go see the city around you. That's our motto: discover the city around you. And what incentivizes people to go is actually the coupons we put it on the application. So it's not just like the regular ones you will find. They're free for consumers, but it's not the regular ones you'll find on like Groupon or any other site. These are really good open door ones, in which we call open doors. Like, it's a good introduction to get you in the door, and hopefully for you to become a brand loyalist to whatever business it is.
So what was that like putting that together? Because it sounds like it's simple. I know better. It's a lot to coordinate all of the vendors that will be on the site and the restaurants and things that obviously would be part of Go See the City. Talk about your process there, because I think there's a lot of people, especially since the pandemic, that are looking for ways to build their business up, to drive more business to themselves. So talk a little bit about that process.
Yes, so it is difficult, and by difficult I mean that it's just a lot. So I can't say it's difficult. Actually, it's more so like it's a lot of things to do, and it's a lot of moving parts. So just putting everything together has been a process, I'll say. But yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned COVID, because that is one of the things we are driving. Is that post COVID, we are the app that will get you moving. Like, we'll introduce you to like, hey, they're having a grand opening. Come on by. And that's actually what we're doing for one client, Pokeworks. They have 2 locations in Orlando, and they were actually our client before Go See the City. And so we're telling people like, hey, it's a grand opening, but we're not doing the grand opening where there's going to be 300 people in line. We're going to do a virtual grand opening, to where you could win the prizes online, and you could come in anytime between now and 30 days to pick up the prize and to visit the store with your coupon. That way we don't get the whole traffic. So we are finding very creative ways to still give that same product to everybody as well. And the end result is that when the app actually launches, we give a dashboard to the business owners and also to cities. So it is real time. So they'll be able to see their traffic. Cities can see underused areas, so they can know like, okay, this area needs more marketing. This area may be missing some type of restaurant to drive more traffic there. They'd be able to see like where the tourists are going. They're going straight to Lake Bonavista. Okay, are they going to Kissimmee? Like, where are the traffic moving? It's a lot of things that we'll be able to give them in real time, so they're able to make decisions about what areas need help and what businesses need help as well.
So how do you differentiate? I know the answer, but I want you to explain. Groupon, right? So Groupon's basically disappeared, I feel like, during COVID. But there's things like Open Table for restaurants, ways to promote. How do you differentiate? What if a business owner is watching, which we have a bunch, and they say, you know what, I want to learn more about it. I've got a restaurant in Southeast Orlando. What kind of conversation do you have with them?
So yeah, so everything you just named, I actually use too, including Yelp. So what I end up telling them is that one, the consumers have to pay for the coupons. So that's definitely a differentiation. Also, with Yelp, Yelp is based on past experiences. So things that have already happened. On our application, we're telling you like right now, this is the deal for the next 8 hours, you know?
Yes.
So it's timed offers as well. So we're definitely differentiating by, I would say timing and also the cost to consumers. But, and also we're telling people, you don't have to get rid of the things you were already doing. We're telling like, this is going to help you even more to discover the area around you. Hello? Ted, did you freeze on me?
There you go. Okay, I'm still here. Listen, it's Technology Friday, apparently, or whatever day. Monday. It feels like
Monday. Oh, then it's definitely Monday. This is
definitely a
Monday.
Monday. What I love though is that you're taking, I know what you're doing. I feel like you're taking the things that we didn't like about some of those other promotional type apps and promotional type companies and addressing those and figuring it out because Groupon, not to pick on them, they were amazing, but it just, I became inundated and then it wasn't business minded for people to continue to do it, especially during COVID. So you figured out how to shift and pivot, which is really awesome. So what kind of businesses are you looking for? Is it just the restaurants? Is it all service related? I know I'm going to get that question later on, so I figured I'd ask it now.
Yeah, so in the beginning, it's eateries, so restaurant, cafes, and things of that nature. We are building a database of other businesses just so when we launch into those areas. But in the beginning, it's all restaurants and things that deal with food, also food trucks. So first, brick and mortar, and then we're building into food trucks, and then we're going to go into other service businesses of how we can help them. Another differentiation that we do is the analytics. So we are actually, yeah, we do marketing, but we're actually an analytics company. And that's what all of our clients are buying from us as far as the businesses. So we're, like I told you, the things we're able to tell the city, but the things we're able to tell also the business owners that we could tell you that all your customer bases are coming from this area or this zip code, right? And they're between this age range. So let's say going back to social media marketing, you're targeting like the 50-year-olds that live in like Windermere and this, but your actual demographic is UCF students and you had no idea, you know? So we're actually helping you narrow down your target, which saves you money on online marketing if you're going to continue to do that. And we call it like we build your customer profile and we update it constantly so you understand who's walking in and out of your door. And then you learn so many things about your customers, like you know their interests. You know, if they are looking for like baby items soon, like we ask our subscribers a lot when they come on board. That way we understand what they want and then we can tell you what they want.
I love the fact that you're drilling it down to that level because I think we all as business owners have spent a whole bunch of money on stuff that made absolutely no sense because
Yeah,
we're trying to have that broad stroke instead of really targeting. But most of us didn't understand how to target. And so I love the fact that you are consulting with them and helping these business owners out to giving them the analytics that actually help them spend their money wisely, which is what we want, right?
Yes,
we're all trying to figure out how to spend our dollar in the right way, and you're helping them with the analytics. When do you launch?
So we launch in a few weeks. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Right now, building our subscriber base. So you can register right now and go gocitocity.com. And like even now, like we're sending out the grand openings. Like I told you about Porkworks, Rita's Italian Ice. We're sending out BOGOs for them, just reintroducing them back. All these businesses are either opening back up or already open. So we're just getting you back used to that. And then when the app launch, we're going to be like, boom, this is all for you. Like,
So what about the cities? So you're obviously working with Orlando, Orange County. So do
all
you
13 cities, yeah. Or is it
your
15?
vision to continue to grow the cities? Like obviously you've got the restaurants and the service industries and the vendors, but you also want to work with the cities and the platforms that help the city grow.
Oh yeah. So our deal is with Orange County and all the cities are in Orange County. So so when we launch, it will be in tandem of when we launch with them. So that is why we're saying the fall, because that's what that was what we all agreed on is in the fall. Also is that we're expanding. So we're starting out in Orange County because I want to start home. Like there's no better place. It's like the main tourist location. So it's like, if you can win it here, like with what our platform is, with deals with traveling and everything else, we know we're able to pick up in any other market. So after we conquer this market, we're going city by city in Florida, and then we're going to expand it throughout the US and Canada.
I love your enthusiasm about what you're doing. And I feel like so many people got burned out on the other, not similar, but the other types of promotion. And I think even before COVID, we were having a difficult time with that. I remember unsubscribing 700 times to the 900 different emails that I got from some of those other services. And it just felt like everything was so discombobulated. And so to have a location that you can go to that will help you maneuver through grand openings, help your business analytically determine where you should hopefully be spending your dollars rather than just spending them arbitrarily. I think it's absolutely amazing. All right, so how do people reach you? What if we have vendors? What if we have consumers? What if we have cities who are listening? What's the best way to reach out to you?
Well, it's your platform, so I know everybody's listening. So definitely the website, they can sign up, businesses, consumers, and cities can sign up at www.gocitycity.com. And if you want to reach out to me, definitely LinkedIn is the best choice because I'm on there like every hour. So both of those are the best ways you can reach me.
I love it. I love that you're on LinkedIn. Your age group tends to be a little more TikTok, Instagram related, but the business people, you are missing out if you are not working LinkedIn. That's a whole other show I need to do. And I love the fact that for your business model, you're including them. We're actually live on LinkedIn right now. You're amazing. I am so excited for you. Let us know how we can help. Come back, and when you actually have the launch, we'd love to have you back on. Go see thecity.com. Reach out to Aneshai Smith, who's amazing. And I just love your energy. And I think it's so cool what you're doing for Orange County and the cities here.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
You're awesome. You guys reach out. Go see thecity.com. She's obviously an open book. You can reach her through me. You can reach her directly. But reach out, especially if you are a business that finds this fascinating. I don't know why you wouldn't want to find out more information about Go See the City. This is a new creative way to build and grow your business.
Yes.
So
see, build, grow. That's funny you said that. That's one of our lines. So thank you.
Yeah. I love it. All right. You're amazing. All right. Thank you so much. You guys will be back soon. Grandma gives you big hugs. I see it. She's amazing. Big hugs to her. All right. We'll see you guys later. Everybody.